The central thought of Vivek Chudamani is the importance of having obtained this human life, the desire for spiritual growth and liberation, and finally, access to the guidance of a teacher guru. After covering the essential qualifications of a seeker or student, we now move to the qualifications of a guru. The great guru is one who has extensive knowledge of the scriptures. He who has himself received this knowledge from his guru under the Guru Shishya Parampara. Here, knowledge is passed down from the guru to his Shishya through the tradition of spiritual mentoring. The guru must have lived a pure, sinless and ethical life, devoid of all worldly desires. One who is not tempted by Maya and expects nothing from his disciple, in kind or otherwise. He should be the best knower of Brahman and also revels in Brahman. He should be free from the vices of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha and Ahankar. He should be at peace with himself, like the fire that has exhausted all its fuel and has nothing more to burn. He should be an ocean of mercy and compassion, without likes and dislikes. Next is how to approach a spiritual guru. The guru becomes a friend of all those who bow down their head to him in complete surrender, have absolute faith in the guru, and are ready to accept his teachings. Giving is possible only when the seeker approaches his guru in deep humility and with an open, receptive mind. An example used here is that of a vessel that needs to be filled with water. The guru will not pour water if the vessel is placed upside down, with its open end on the ground. This questions the receptiveness of the seeker. This also highlights a golden rule of life. Do not give advice to people who have not asked for it. The second scenario is when the vessel is unclean. Here, the seeker may be present physically, but his mind is filled with doubts and duality. There are distractions in his mind, and hence he is unprepared for accepting knowledge from his guru. Lastly, when the vessel is already full, no water can be added, as it will overflow. So a seeker should come to his guru with a pure, receptive mind, intending to receive knowledge. His mind should not be filled with the so-called knowledge of ignorance. With bhakti and complete surrender to the guru, along with humility and selfless service, the guru is pleased. In the company of the guru, the mind of the seeker gathers goodness. Now, the seeker should approach the guru with his questions. O Master, Ocean of Mercy, with a glance of your eyes, which rain supreme grace, please save me from drowning in this world ocean. This samsara is full of suffering and duality, and I am helpless. There is no deity like you, my Guru. Only you can ferry me across this world ocean. O Swami, I am being roasted like I am caught in a forest fire, burning from outside and the inside. The wind is adding fuel to this fire, like the pain of my bad karmas of this life and all previous lives are following me. Protect me from the sufferings of this world, for I know not of any other shelter. You are like the moon, which cools the earth, which has been burnt by the flaring rays of the sun. I have total faith in you, O Lord. Shower your nectar-like speech on me, and bless me with a glance of your gracious eyes, so I can cross this ocean of relative existence and reach my ultimate destination. As the seeker speaks, the Guru observes his spiritual and emotional personality. The Guru is impressed with his submission. Now the Guru answers, "Do not worry, O learned one, for you have reached the right place. Fear not, for you are in no danger. There is a way out of this. I have helped many in crossing this world ocean of disillusion, and I will show you the same path. The experience of the seeker at this point is one of joy and relief, similar to a patient who goes to a doctor with pain in his physical body and a list of negative possibilities in his mind. When the doctor tells him that there is nothing to worry and it is a common ailment which will be taken care of with some prescribed medicine, the person breathes a sigh of relief as if a heavy burden has been removed from his shoulders. The Guru says, you are intelligent because you possess a stable mind, have faith in the scriptures and the burning desire for liberation from the cycle of rebirth. You are none other than the Supreme Self. You are Param Atma. But because of spiritual ignorance, you have experienced yourself under the bondage of what is not the Atma. You feel miserable because you lack the Atma and Anatma Vivek. I will impart this knowledge of discrimination and discernment, which will burn all the effects of ignorance, right from the roots, its trunk, and all its branches. The blaze of this true knowledge will destroy ignorance completely, and then you will attain liberation. The seeker, in a more pensive state of mind, replies, O Guru, certain questions have arisen in my mind on bondage which you just talked about. Like, what is bondage? How did this bondage come? How has it survived and continues to exist? How to get rid of this bondage completely? What is Atma, or the true self? What is Anatma, or non-self? And finally, how to discriminate between Atma and Anatma, the self and the non-self. Please explain these to me in details so I may understand. The Guru replies, O seeker, you are blessed, for you wish to attain the absolute Brahman by freeing yourself from the bondage of ignorance. By nurturing this divine desire in your mind alone, you have fulfilled your life and you have glorified your family lineage. You have the right attitude. You are humble and devoted. You are putting the right effort and have deep intent to acquire this supreme knowledge. You are on the right path with me, your Guru, to free yourself from the bondage of ignorance. Remember what I tell you now. This path that you have chosen is an individual's journey to liberation. You alone will have to put the effort to achieve this divine desire. Like if a father takes a loan and for some reason is unable to repay, then this financial debt can be taken care of by his sons or family members. However, if the same father suffers from delusion, then his sons or family members cannot help him to get rid of his abnormal false beliefs. In such a situation, individual psychotherapy is required, and none other than the father himself has to put in the effort to get rid of his delusion. Also, when a person carrying a load on his head or shoulders feels tired and exhausted, he can ask somebody else to carry his load. But when this person feels hungry and thirsty, no other person can help him satisfy his hunger or quench his thirst. He himself will have to eat food and drink water to feel satisfied. Similarly, when a person falls sick, the doctor prescribes a particular diet and medicine. Someone else taking this diet and medicine will not cure you. Only you can cure yourself by consuming the prescribed diet and medicine. Who else but you alone can rid yourself from the bondage that is caused by the chains of ignorance to achieve liberation?